What is going on YouTube? What is going on everybody? SMG here on this 24th day, September 2014 gaming news with SMG part 2. This is going to be strictly related to just NBA Live 15. I know that they had point guard ratings for the top 5 point guards in the game yesterday, so I'm gonna go ahead and do both point guards and the newest ratings that they dropped today, shooting guards. So let's go ahead and do the top 5 point guards. So the top point guard ratings at NBA Live 15 include top one, Chris Paul with a 94 overall. Which, in my opinion, that's probably about right. He's just a great passer, great shooter, great distributor. I mean, I think a 94 for him is about right. And then we go down to Steph Curry, um, 92. I think, in my opinion, I think that's just a little bit underrated. I mean, I love me some Steph Curry. Don't get me wrong, I love me some Steph Curry. I think a 92, maybe about right. I think, in my opinion, just a little bit underrated. Um, and then we got one of my hometown Oklahoma City Thunder boys, Russell Westbrook with the 91, which I'm actually kind of surprised that Steph Curry is actually a little bit just one over Westbrook. But as we've seen in the past, Westbrook just jacking up shots and not really being more of a point guard. I think Steph Curry is probably more of a shooting guard than a point guard, and the same thing with Westbrook. But thinking, excuse me, I think a 91 is probably about right. Maybe maybe a little bit over, and I can say that because I'm Oklahoma City. John Wall at a 90. I know he's been stepping up his game this past season. So I think John Wall at a 90 is probably about right, and I'll back that up because like I said, he's definitely up and coming. Honestly, I thought that he was going to be the cover athlete for NBA Live 15. So, and here we go, the cover boy for NBA Live 15. Damian Lillard at a 89. I mean, excluding the fact that he's a cover athlete, in my opinion, I think that's another underrated. I think he's more better than an 89. He's definitely should be up in here with the John Wall, Westbrook, even a Curry. He's not a 94 Chris Paul, but I think a 89 is just a little bit underrated. Um, but yeah, he definitely left. He definitely is leading the right path, and this last season beating the Houston Rockets in the playoffs, and then later getting beat in the playoffs the round after. But he's definitely like I said, excluding the fact that he's a cover athlete, I think that's a little bit underrated. That dropped today, NBA Live 15 ratings revealed top 5 shooting guards. All right, so we look at the shooting guards that just dropped today. First one that's right off the bat, James Harden with a 90 overall, which I've actually gotten a couple of not really debates, more just just friendly conversation, I guess, about James Harden overall with his defense and all this and that. So for James Harden to be at a 90, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's about right. Excluding his defense, I think he's just up and coming. He's definitely improving in Houston. So I'm gonna say a 90 is about right. We go, and I also had a conversation about these two guys right here, both Kobe Bryant and Dwayne Wade. As we've seen in the past, or at least I've seen it in the past, where sports games, the older that the person gets, like say about 30, mid 30s, late 30s, that the overall will actually drop. And I've seen that not just in basketball, but Madden and all sorts of sports games. So for Kobe to actually be below a 90 is kind of shocking. But in this stage of career, I think he's got like one more left on his contract. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna say that's a little underrated because he's Kobe. Um, But like I said, injuries and his career, where he's at in his career. And then we go down to Dwayne Wade, which I'm actually kind of surprised that Dwayne Wade's at 86. Kobe's older than Dwayne Wade, but I think another thing that dropped Dwayne Wade's rating was injuries. And like I said, his where he's at right now in his career. He's not that old, but he's definitely up there. So 86, I'm gonna say that's a little underrated. And then I think we got a couple of question marks, or at least for me right here. Lance Stevenson at 85. I know he had that whole deal with LeBron James in the playoffs, and he did good in Indiana. He definitely had good defense. Um, I'm gonna say this is a little overrated for Lance Stevenson. I think people are just buying into the hype for Lance Stevenson. Don't get me wrong. I like seeing him play. I like seeing his defense. I'm glad he signed with the Hornets. Hopefully, he can be a star there as he was in Indiana. So I'm gonna say 85 is a little overrated. DeRozan, with the 85. Um, he's definitely improved in Toronto. Toronto definitely needs some ball makers up there. Let me tell you, with Kyle Lowry, DeRozan, all of them. So I'm gonna say that's about right for DeRozan. They definitely had a good series against the Brooklyn Nets. Unfortunately, they lost. But they're an up and coming team as well. So I'm gonna say that's about right for DeRozan. And yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, this gaming news was strictly for NBA Live 15. NBA Live 15 will be coming out every day from now on till basically launch, I think. As far as I read about ratings for their teams, for the players, the top positions, top teams, all this and that. So whenever news drops, I will be sure to get those news out to you guys. And yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe. And for SMG, I am out. Once again, y'all take care. Peace.